the Tacoma Narrows Bridge on November 7th, 1940, the third largest suspension bridge in the world. We're going to talk with one of the two men who made that amazing film, Mr. Barney Elliott of Tacoma, Washington. How did you do it?
Well, Jack, we had an accountant working at the bridge and had made arrangements for him to call us whenever the bridge started to roll or bounce. Actually, it had bounced to a certain extent when we built it, and we suspected that it would bounce even more. And so we wanted a picture of it. We never suspected it would fall.
How strong was that wind? Was there any measurable amount?
42 miles an hour, according to some encyclopedia, and I understood gusts up to around 50.
Only 42 or 50 miles an hour?
But it happened to funnel in just the right way through the Narrows, which is a rather narrow body of water. And it funneled in there perfectly to make the bridge undulate and bounce.
Was it the way the bridge was engineered that helped that undulation get really going and swaying?
Well, the fact that they had a limited amount of money to build the bridge with, they made a minimum job of building a bridge. This was the smallest and the thinnest anyone had ever built.
I understood that there was somebody on the bridge. Was anybody hurt, first of all?
No, there was no one hurt. There were three of us out in the center span. Actually, when the bridge fell, the first center span fell. Professor Farquharson had been taking pictures of the nodes to try and fix the bridge. And a photographer from the News Tribune, Howie Clifford, and myself. We were in the center tower. Professor Farquharson, as you can see in the film, had gone out to the car to try and get a dog out that was in there. And the dog had bit him, and he came back, and as you'll notice, he had to walk the center line because the bridge was actually bouncing more than the fall of gravity.
This was one of the large suspension bridges of the country, wasn't it?
Yes, it was one of the third largest bridges in the world at that time, and it had a span of some 2,800 feet. It cost $6,400,000.
But when you felt it starting to go and crack up, you were down in a hurry, weren't you?
When it cracked up, we were three of us, Howie Clifford, myself, and Farquharson, were underneath that tower. And we not only left in a hurry, but I ran the fastest I've ever ran in my life.
Well, I can understand why.